That's right, Wes. Recording is in progress.
Recording's in progress. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Suited Kings podcast. Today, I am back in Minnesota. I got back yesterday. Max has been here for a while.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you, Max. It's nice to be home, honestly.
You see green again. Green. Like,
I know.
Something about seeing green that just makes me come alive after being in the desert for so long.
Yeah. And, you know, I played the last bracelet event of the summer, the 1K Turbo.
Wes, let me pause you. I don't have my pop filter on my mic. I just realized. Well, guys, I guess we're going to record this episode without a pop filter because I have no idea where I placed it. Most of you probably don't even know what a pop filter is, but I'm going to step a little bit further back from my mic because what a pop filter is something that stops the sibilances. I have no idea what the word is, but the things like the P's and the S's and all that stuff, it helps stop the P. Like you can probably hear that made like a probably louder pop than normal. So we're going to record without that. So hopefully the quality isn't too bad here.
Hopefully it's all right. You know what? We have such good quality content that the people are going to forgive this one.
I love it. I agree. I might be biased, but
it's just what I've been hearing, you know.
Yeah. So you're back from Vegas. I've been back from Vegas. By the way, I final tabled the 500 at Canterbury last week, and that was pretty cool.
There you go. Yeah.
Now I get to go to Riverside next weekend, though.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear you're going there.
Yeah.
It's good to see you back on the board in terms of live cash. Is this your first live cash as a father?
No, I don't think so. I think I've had a few. I think I've pretty much cashed everything I played live since I've been a father, actually. You know what? Let's open up the Hendon Mob.
Have you? What have you?
I haven't played that much, though, right? So
yeah.
We're going to find out right now here. Let's see. What are we rocking with? Okay, I've had two cashes. Nope, I've had one cash since he was born. Okay. Have I only played one of them? I think I played two events.
Well, you played a couple in Vegas. I know you played the Running Aces MSPT.
That was, the Running Aces
MSPT? In April. Yeah. That was like your first one, I think.
Yeah, so I don't know what I'm talking about, but anyways, I cashed the last 400 at Canterbury I got 10th place in that final table bubble. So
that's right. Well, 10th, 9th, that means you're getting a solid 8th place in Riverside this weekend.
No, I'm winning Riverside. Mark my words.
Okay, I mean, should we throw us? We could either swap or we could side bet. Like,
what do you prefer, my friend?
Let's do a side bet here, and then maybe we can swap behind the scenes. But
okay.
we can be.
Is this like a last longer or what?
Yeah, $500.
How about 2,000?
Okay, 2,000.
No, let's up it to 10,000. I'm just getting high enough to a point where you say no, so I can back out of here without looking like a beat.
Yeah. We'll discuss. You know what? We'll tell the people what we ended up doing.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. But I'm excited. I'm looking forward to that. But that's not today's topic, Wes. Today we want to talk about the end of the WSOP. It is officially, as we're recording this, over besides the main event final table, which happens in a few weeks. You got to play the main. How did that go?
Yeah. I didn't cash, so you and I are even. We're both minus 5 bullets in the main now.
That's gross. It's just disgusting. I mean, it's like the best structured tournament. Like, I feel like, it's disappointing, honestly.
Yeah. Well, let's walk through what my second half or my second leg of Vegas looks like. We'll talk a bit about the main as a general thing, and then we'll do a couple hands. So I'm going to just quickly run through all the tournaments. After I got back to Vegas, before the main, I played the $600 deep stack. Actually got off to a really fast start there, but then slowed down and then did not cash. Did not cash the main. The day after, I busted the main. So I busted at the end of day 2. I fired day 1C of the $600 ultra stack, spun up a big stack really quickly, but then kind of faltered, and I ended up cashing small in that one for 1,200. I did fire 2 bullets in the Gladiator, only 2. I spun it up. Like I went from 30 to 130K in a matter of like a half hour, but then ran top two into a bottom set, busted one more
That's
bullet.
one of the most annoying ways to bust. Is top two
Oh, I
versus
thought I
bottom
was just
set.
gonna go into break. Like it was right before the end of late reg, and I'm like, I'm gonna go in with an absolute
Yeah.
heap.
Yeah. I mean, that is like those boards are just the ones where especially when it's like there's straight potentials and things like that or a flush potential, but like it's just so annoying. I remember, anyways, I'm not going to tell a bad speed story. I was about to, but yeah, like you're just going to lose all your chips there because they always have the
Absolutely.
worst two pairs, etc. Well, not always, but you know what I mean?
They wouldn't have here, but it was like Queen Jack Deuce,
Yeah.
and I
Oh, yeah.
check raised bet Jam River, and he
You
just
got
had
Deuce
deuces.
Nukemed.
So yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
he can have like aces, kings, ace, queen, king, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
um, then I played a win. Or no, then that night I fired the 3K WSOP mid stakes championship. I didn't win a single hand, but we'll get to that later.
Is that hour long levels?
It's a great structure.
Man, I want to play that next year.
It's a really good one. The next day I bricked an 1100 at the win. The next day I played the 3K mid stakes championship again. I bagged less than a starting stack. But on day two, I did manage to cash. I min cashed for $6,001. So I made $1 profit on that tournament.
Tantalizing.
Yeah. And I luckily I sold you a little piece just of the second bullet there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I fired the WSOP closer twice.
Didn't I parlay that into the closer and then you dusted that, so
Yeah.
I didn't lose
So
anything,
yeah,
I
two
guess.
bullets there. It's all gone. I fired one bullet each of the $500 Summer Saver, the $800 Deep Stack, and the 1K Super Turbo. Did not cash.
We
So
got to pause you. Absolutely have to pause you right now.
Okay.
Big shout out to Minnesotan Garrett Dwyer for shipping the $500 Summer Saver. It's not even
Yeah.
the online version; it's the live version with over 4,000 entries. He shipped it for like 210K. He's one of the young guns in the Minnesota scene. Played with him for maybe a year or two, couple years, something like that.
Yeah.
He's always showing up and he's always trying to do work. And props to him for getting his first bracelet all the way at such a young age. So congrats to you, Garrett. That's awesome, man.
Yeah. Congrats to Garrett. That's huge.
That's 3 bracelets for Minnesotans this summer.
It is. And our apologies. We know Richie Elsep. We know Garrett. We actually don't know the third guy personally.
Yeah. I don't even know his name, honestly. So, which is surprising because we're kind of a tight knit community. I don't see him often though. So congrats to whoever that guy is. Minnesota represented well. And then we had a couple of second places, bunch of final tables.
Randy Jacks, Jason Hoffman had second places. Let's give Tanner Prey a quick shout out. He was the longest lasting Minnesotan in the main.
Yeah.
He made day 6, cashed for 65K, I believe.
GG's Tanner.
So, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I'm gonna quickly run through my final numbers here. So, things were looking good early.
Let me guess.
Yes.
I want to guess the numbers. I'm gonna say you profited. I know you profited. You had to have. Well, the main. Are we counting the main in here?
Yeah, and so this is not including the action I sold, which actually,
let's ignore
this summer. Sorry to the people who bought action because I only sold on the higher buy-ins. So my bigger scores with lower buy-ins.
Good for you, bad for them.
Yeah, but don't worry, my investors have made money long term. Let's but just not this summer.
I'm going to say that with the main included, you cashed for $12,650.
Wait.
I mean, you profited.
I profited. I was going to say, wait, what? Yeah.
You profited $12,650.
Actually, if we include online, that's almost dead on. No, actually. Well, we're not including online. It's still off by a bit. But okay, so in terms of live tournaments, I played a total of 23 events. I fired a total of 37 bullets. I had a total of 51,100 in buy-ins and a total of 58,264 in cashes, which leads to a profit of 7,164. So you're in the right ballpark.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I knew you were up
and
like I want to say you were up like 25,000 at some point, right?
yeah, close to is 28, I think at the peak. Yeah, 28 or so was the peak. And yeah, I mean the 10K from the main is a big chunk of, you know. So, and then online, in terms of online tournaments, I had that one 10K early on, but actually only ended up 1500. In terms of live cash, I actually lost like 1K, played a little online cash and made 2200. So like online total, we can add another 26, 2700. But
Let's just
yeah,
be
so
real
so
though. That's a great summer. Just not
yeah,
leaving there, not leaving there, dust is is
it,
a win. So
yeah, and I'll talk about a bit the mental side of things. Like, so 3 years ago, I had an awesome summer because of the Gladiator. Each of the last 2 summers, I kind of came in not that hot, at least like, well, maybe not last summer, but I just didn't have big summers. Like I lost money. I was losing going into the main each of the last 2 years, and then didn't cash the main. And you know, each of these last 2 years, I think it was just I got drained. I was losing. It felt exhausting, and it kind of sucked.
yeah.
This year, I started off hot. I was just kind of cashing everything I played, and I had that, you know, very good score, not massive, but like 24K in the Colossus. That's like a big,
Yeah.
super deep run. Good score. It was fun. And then, the second run out there was not as successful, but I didn't feel that stress so much. It was kind of nice. Like I part of it was like me coming in and not just having pressure on myself. And then also the fact that I had success early allowed me to made it easier, I should say, to keep feeling that way. So I had fun. With all the expenses, and so it's not like it was. I just kind of played a bunch of poker, had some
It's a dream.
success.
Let's be
Yeah,
real. With your current situation, it's a dream. You don't, I mean, this is
yeah,
your job. You have no kids, no, just a girlfriend, like no wife. So like, um, it's just a dream. And these memories, there's memories you hold on to your whole life. Like I look back over all the years I've been done WSOP, and they're just some of the best memories I have. Right, just so much fun looking back at them. Minus
yeah.
the WSOP flu every freaking time it seems
Right.
like. But
Yeah. We did. You actually, I think, got that worse than me. I
yeah,
got into
yeah,
it too,
yeah.
and yeah. So yeah, I mean, happy. I'll be out there again next summer.
Yeah, yeah, and I will too. So I will too.
So let's talk quickly about the main event because man, I just got done saying how like mentally it felt better. I'm gonna I'm gonna give a caveat and say, except for day two of the main event for some reason.
Yeah, this is actually super surprising because you and we've been friends for many years now, and like I don't think I've ever heard of you tilting ever. Like maybe forgive me. There's a couple times where like post tournament, like I've seen. I mean, I know you're a little fired up, but like um, you actually tilted in the main event.
Yeah, yeah, I did.
And
And it
that's
was a
just
weird day.
characteristic of you, if that's a word,
Yeah, it was a
whatever.
weird day. So day one of the main was solid. I bagged up 110K, well above average, little under two starting stacks. I've never had a bad day one of the main. Like I've always bagged at least 80K. Um,
I busted day one time right before dinner,
yeah,
and dude, busting day one of the main,
it
it's a
feels like
different,
you
it's a,
didn't even get started.
it's a different kind of pain. But go ahead.
So day two, I came in. I woke up at 5:30. Like, I don't know. Have you ever just woken up and you have this feeling of anxiety? Like you feel like there's all this cortisol kind of pumping through you, and it's just like this weird. I don't know. I don't
I
know.
mean,
I've
maybe
maybe
I,
had it.
yeah.
Yeah, I
You're
don't know.
saying you
Maybe some
woke up
people
this way, so you like it was right out of the gate.
a little bit, a little bit. Like I wanted to go back to sleep, but it was almost like I couldn't. There's something weird about my breathing. Like it's something I've had a couple
Interesting.
times. It's not like a. Yeah, I don't
I've
know.
had anxiety before, and I know like it affects my breathing and stuff, but I've never had it. right when I woke up, like wake up.
Yeah, it felt like I woke up in just with like a very minor panic attack, whether or not that's actually what it was. But it kind of a relatable feeling to that maybe.
Okay.
And I just like could not. I eventually like 2 hours later, I got another maybe 1 hour of sleep, but I was coming in on just under 5 hours of sleep and just felt weird. Now that being said, so I started the day with 110. By after 2 levels, I was at 154. So things were still going well. Um, and then after the third level, I went into dinner at 152, coming back to 1200. So like things were going smoothly.
Yeah, you had a pile.
Yeah, I had a hand where I tried to bluff this guy. It didn't work. I lost like 30K.
Is it
I was
worth talking
annoyed.
about or no? Just kind of a standard bluff spot.
Yeah, you know what? Sure. Well, just super quick here. This, I think he was a Norwegian guy, like an older Norwegian guy, opened early position. We called in the cutoff with fives with the five of spades. Heads up, the board came out. Yeah, so you know what? I think this was at 1500. Sorry, at 1500. He made it 3K. I called, blinds folded, so pots 10K. Ace 6-4 with two spades. He bets 3,500. We call. Turn is three of spades, so we turn the open ender with the five high spade draw.
Yep. Yeah.
And he checks. And at this point, I'm like, let's try and if he has like any pocket pair without a spade.
I mean, I don't blame you. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I bet 9K. He calls. River was just offsuit jack. And now I'm like, okay, now I have to try and fold out pocket pairs with a spade, right? So he checks. I bet 23K, and he calls with ace. He has ace with a queen of spades. I'm kind of like, well, that was just dumb. I didn't have to like. But then, like an orbit later,
did that affect before you get into the next? Did that slightly maybe step you into the wrong direction?
A little bit, and then but I won that back super quickly. Like
you did. Okay.
Yeah, I was still around 140, 150. I remember there's this hand where, and this stuff never affects me, but like in the main, it just did. So this under the gun makes it 3,500 at the same level. Under the gun plus one calls. Small blind, who's Brian Yoon, who's a very good player, makes it 17K off of about 75. And I look at jacks in the big blind.
Yeesh. And you had 150 still here or something?
Yeah, I had him and under the gun covered, and we're not worried about the guy who flatted.
Oh my God. Yeah, these spots suck.
Yeah, and I actually ended up folding, which
I think that's completely fine. I mean, here's the thing: it's versus under the gun and under the gun one, and then a very large small blind 3-bet. Like there's just like I know like you got to take spots, but this is one we do not.
Do we even know if he's doing this with tens? Like we don't. And
I feel like tens would almost just set mine here.
Right. And so I just mucked it. And I actually threw this in one of my Discord groups later. Like this is just like a standard fold. So like I made the totally right play.
Yeah.
The thing that was annoying is that under the gun shoves, small blind, Brian calls with ace king, under the gun has ace queen, and it's just a 9-high board. And like if I jam, under the gun probably folds, but I win a flip against Brian and I probably have 240. Like
hindsight 2020. I remember and you know that it's like in poker, it doesn't matter what happens after you fold as long as you make the right decision in the moment.
Totally. And here's the thing is this stuff happens all the time in every tournament I play. You know what I mean? Exactly. Like this is just normal for us.
But in the main, you're like,
in the main, I'm like, oh God, I would have had like a big, a pretty big stack. And now but like I'm still fine. I have 100 bigs.
You know what? Screw it. You know what? As a human being, I'm gonna say, you know, sometimes it still does. It's like, you know what? I would have if I just made a bad decision here, and it made me want to make a bad decision in the future. Just kidding.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, no, it does hurt. It does hurt, and you know, we don't have to lie about that.
Yeah. So the thing, I don't know. I went into the final break with 129K. I just lost, a couple small pots. So
And it's what,
129K,
1600 or something big blind or
it'll be 2K here.
2K? Okay.
So we're still fine. There were a couple hands where, so there were just a couple hands where I took maybe not so necessary aggressive lines.
Okay.
So there's like a low jack, or no, maybe middle position raise, low jack call. I 3-bet king nine suited on the button.
Suited king have to, must mandatory.
Got to do it,
Even
right?
in the
Like,
main.
right. And then the razor folds, but the other guy calls.
That's annoying.
Yeah. We get 7-4 deuce flop. We don't even have the back door.
No backdoor. Okay.
Yeah. Check. We bet 10K into a pot that was 30 something K. And he just raises the 25. And I'm just
Snap
like, what
fold,
the
yeah.
fuck? And I snap fold.
Yep.
I did win one solid pot. I don't know. There was just this feeling though of like I was tilted. I don't know what it was. Like I felt like I had this momentum and then I felt like it was going the other way. But like again, that just happens. And this is the tournament where I have the longest structure to be patient and make up for it. I'm gonna quick go over my bust out hand because it was one where I don't think in most tournaments I would not see this as a punt, but it felt kind of punty because of the situation.
Okay. I don't think I'm familiar with this hand. I don't think you've told it to me.
I don't know that I've shared it. So at same level 2K, we're about 50 minutes left in the night. Hijack makes it 4,500. This is the same guy who check raised me in this last hand.
Okay.
He makes it 4,500. And he's like a guy in his 50s. He seems competent, but like probably still on the wreck side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many chips did you have at this point?
I started with 119.
Oh, so okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah. We have ace of clubs, jack of spades in the small blind.
And what position was he?
Hijack.
Okay, yeah, 3-bet. I like the 3-bet here. You made it from small blind, you said? You made it like 15.5, 16.5, or even bigger.
17.
17, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I actually think I like call more. I looked at the charts at some point after. It's like mostly a call. Yeah.
Really? Okay, interesting. I thought it's funny because to me, initially, like my first thought was this is a good 3-bet bluff spot.
For sure, 3-bet. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's fine as either,
Okay.
I don't think either is a mistake.
Yeah.
But he calls, which is like, okay, now the pot's 38.
Yeah.
We get the ace of spades with the 10 of diamonds and deuce of diamonds. And the fact that the ace is not a diamond plays into it slightly. So
this is a weird spot. This is a weird spot, right? It's like I almost
we usually have the best hand, but
we usually have the best hand, but I kind of want to check.
Okay, that's really interesting. So one of our other friends kind of thought that a little bit. Yeah, well, we didn't check. We bet 10K.
And I mean,
that's
don't get me. Here's the thing: is without going on too much of a tangent, when I end up checking in these spots, I end up absolutely destroying myself a lot of the time because I end up calling big river bets, thinking that I'm under repped, so that they're going to be bluffing more frequently.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And then they just actually have a hand that beats mine, and then I end up owning myself. Whereas if I'm just doing the betting, I can have a better idea of what their range is going to be rather than them. I remove less. There's going to be less bluffs if they're calling versus me checking and them betting. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. My thought with the 10K here is like, let's give a price that pocket 8s or 9s might decide to call.
Well, and then there's a ton of Broadway straight draws, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. Yep. He does the exact same thing and he raises the 25K. Just takes a green chip, right? Isn't that so weird?
Well, I just want to think that he's not doing this with any worse ace.
right?
But he can definitely have high equity hands. For example, you said it was ace 10 what? Oh, how much do I
Deuce.
yeah, ace 10 deuce two diamonds. Like he can just have like queen jack of diamonds or something that like I
Yeah.
mean against your hand, he probably I mean, even though you have ace jack, like isn't he like a small favorite at that point? It's at least a flip, right?
If he
Or
has,
like a
it's around, I'm a slight favorite against like the queen jack of diamonds type
because
thing, just
yeah,
because
yeah,
he
yeah.
doesn't have pair outs.
That's true.
Um,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. It still
It,
sucks though, right? It's still a ton of
yeah,
equity. But then everything else is just hands that beat you. He's not I just don't see him doing this with a worse ace, probably.
I agree. I mean, yeah, at this point, I'm like, does he think, because he did this before, does he think my down bet C bets after I three bet, does he think those are weak ever?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You start getting
So
leveled when you get into that thinking though.
right. And it's like, so we'll say what happens on the
You
flop.
call one
I
street. I mean,
call.
just I think we call.
I call, but now the pot's 88K and I have 70. Did I start with 119 or 115? Anyways, I have because I'm thinking I have 77 left, but in game I remember thinking I had 72 left.
That's not much of a
Either
difference.
way, I have, a little over 3/4 pot behind, but our stack is certainly, you know,
This is a
the
big
chips
pot.
can
This
go
is a
in
very
here. Yeah.
yeah.
So the turn is the queen of hearts. So it's, flush does not come in.
What was okay.
It was ace 10 deuce queen. So with the
Ace 10
10
deuce
deuce of
queen
diamonds.
and two diamonds, yeah. Man, I
So
mean, there's nothing really. I mean, we have a gutter to the nutter, but there's two diamonds out there, and it's like that. We just don't love it. Like
yeah.
you
So
check obviously, and he stuffs.
yeah, and he stuffs it. He has like 200K. So
Damn.
yeah, it's like this isn't his full stack by any means, but
I think I just fold.
I know, dude,
I'm
no.
sorry. Like what?
So
We
here,
literally are beating nothing.
well, let's talk about that though.
Say
So
he has queen jack of diamonds, like we were a potential. I mean, obviously there's other combinations, but that hand's just going to check back the turn.
yeah, so this is where I didn't necessarily know how he'd play because what hands are we worried about and how many combos are there? Because there's one combo of ace 10 suited,
Does he
and
ever
then
have?
there's
Okay,
there's
continue.
three
Sorry.
combos of one combo of ace 10 suited. It would have to be the spades, and then
For
there's
value,
three.
you're saying.
Yep, and then three combos of pocket tens.
Yep.
So that's four combos.
Okay. Now let's talk about this. Like, is he ever doing this with King Jack O or King Jack suited?
I mean, I think it would have to be diamonds. So I think we'll give him five combos.
Okay.
And then does he raise ace queen on the flop is the question, because that's a big one.
I
I
think
don't
that's
like,
possible.
yeah, ace king would seem weird to flat pre, but
Yeah. In the main event, you see it a lot more regularly, though.
yeah, I guess it's not that weird. Now I'm
Mm-mm.
thinking about it now. I don't think it's that weird.
Does he just have pocket tens? No. Okay. By your
we'll,
face, he
we'll
doesn't
get
have
there.
pocket
We'll
tens.
get there. So here's one thing that came into my head is sometimes, and this guy's, a competent recreational, but still like not.
Honestly,
So,
before you said ace queen, my initial thought was this guy is ace queen. So we'll see what he
yeah,
has. But that was kind of like my like when I'm start ranging, like I start somewhere, right? And ace queen was like the first
yes,
value hand that I was kind of landing on, and then I build from there.
that makes sense. So here's what crept into my head is I'm like, okay, well, the ace of diamonds isn't out there. So like, could he just have any nut flush draw? Like, would he ever be like, oh, a
Ace
top pair
five of
with flush draw,
diamonds.
I'm gonna raise flop, and then when we get to the turn, even though you and I know like we would want to check here because does he ever just be like,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
have top
here's the
pair
thing.
nut flush draw?
We want to check back because first off, like we have great showdown value, and we don't want to bloat against in a range that smashes this board.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
does he ever
If I had
have
ace X of diamonds here, I'm 100% checking back this turn as him.
yes, I agree. Or I mean, you and I are just calling the flop to begin
And
with
we're
that.
also calling the flop 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
But people, people love their nut flush draws with pairs, right? And then it's like, especially with like an eight, like in a 3-bet pot where they have an ace with a shitty kicker, like they think that they should start putting chips in the middle now. And it's like, dude, play your hand like it's just a pair of aces with the 5. When you get your dime, when you realize your equity, then we can start piling chips in because you're gonna value own yourself way too much. You're literally
Right.
turning your hand into a bluff in that
Yeah.
instance.
And then I'm also like, okay, if he did have the king, queen of diamonds, queen, jack of diamonds, or if he had any flush draw with a king, queen, or jack, like which would really be like jack nine, king, queen, jack nine, queen nine, king nine. I'm like,
But
does he ever take that same mentality of, I just have so much equity, like let's try and get him off whatever,
yeah, yeah. I mean, those are hands. I'm also checking back the turn. I would potentially raise flop, check back turn, try and realize equity.
Yeah, definitely the queen. I mean, I think if we get here with king high or jack high, I think that would be a reasonable bluff. But e- either way, this is what all went through my head, and then I'm like, oh, there are not that many combos of value, and like, am I getting in my head because this is the main? Am I going to make some nitty fold in a spot where I'm actually going to be favored against a lot of this stuff?
Fair.
See what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like I 100% had the same instinct as you, though. You know?
You're saying when I said fold, or
Yeah. Where it was like this guy, even though it doesn't, there's
do
so
you
little value,
do you
it
think
feels like it
like that
has.
folding jacks and stuff was weighing on you a little bit here, and you didn't want to let another good opportunity get past you? I mean, that's unlike your typical thought process, but I'm
Right. Like
curious.
I don't not Jack specifically, but I think there was sort of a feeling that like I had played a lot of pots in a row where I had, apart from one, where I had just like, it felt like I kept either running into it or was being run over, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
And this is exactly how we tell people not to think. But like,
yeah.
I, right or wrong, I looked for the reasons to call. And I don't think so. Let's say what happened. I did call. He did have ace queen. The
Okay.
river was a 4. I was out. Um, so
God, that
that
feeling of
was,
walking away from the table is it's just your stomach just has it's just, I don't even know how to explain it. It is a bad feeling though.
yeah. And then, I mean, I obviously punched him. So it was actually the security dragging me off. But
just socked him, just walk by him, just sock him and
uh,
oh, Lord.
yeah, no,
GG's. And yeah, I mean there's
it's
a
one
lot
of
to be said
those.
about that. Where I feel like honestly, if you were in your normal dialed state, you would just fold there.
Yeah, I agree. I think I may just flat pre-flop too. Like it's almost like I turned
I
my
don't even think
60
that's
big.
that bad.
It's not bad, but I think the main event we want to small ball a little more.
I mean, I agree with that, but here's the thing, it's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know, call me a nit, but like I would almost rather fold or 3-bet rather than flat, but that might just be wrong, so that's okay.
Oh, we can absolutely flat. We can flat ace
Forgive
10.
me,
Yeah,
forgive me. He was cut off
hijack.
or hijack. If he would, honestly, I'm more incentivized to fold if it was like under the gun to middle position place.
Of course, yeah. And I think against button, this is I'm gonna pure 3-bet this. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's
Versus
very close.
hijack, yeah. So hijack's kind of like the beginning of late position. So
Yeah,
I guess low jack, whatever. Anyways, but
yeah. The
yeah,
charts say it's like I don't know, 60% call, 40% 3-bet.
here's
If
the
for
truth
whatever.
though: is like you're gonna lose two streets even if you flat pre, and you're gonna fold river probably.
Yes. Yeah, I would if I call, he maybe goes 55 and then 15K. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I'm gonna lose some chips there regardless. But we got about 20 minutes. Can
We
we
got a
run
couple
through a
extra.
couple other hands?
Yeah, definitely. We can go a little bit extra.
Okay. Um,
Give me some good ones. I want some
yeah,
some juicy hands.
yeah. I all right, we got a bunch of choices here. Some juicy ones, okay.
Should I start doing the Jeopardy theme? Do
Yeah, I
do
was gonna
do
say you
do
probably
do
should put the
do
heat on me here.
do do do
All right, here's one from the bubble of the Millie Maker.
Okay, love it. Bubble hands are juicy.
Yeah. Oh shit! Did I forget the action?
Dude, oh man, am I rubbing off on you here? What's going on?
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Okay,
I
of
didn't.
course not.
I'm
Okay.
remembering it now. So this guy. So I'm kind of a big stack at this point.
Okay.
Blinds are 2K, 4K. Yes, 2K, 4K.
What was the flop? Gotcha.
Shut up. The so we were like, he was like low. It was either low jack, hijack, or middle position low jack.
Okay.
He has something around 80K, like a little, but
20
maybe
bigs.
88K. Yeah. He opens to 8K, I flat with pocket sixes. Everyone else folds.
What position are you?
I just said that. Well,
Didn't
I gave two. It's either low jack, hijack, or middle position low
I
jack.
thought you were saying that was his position. That's why I was asking.
Right. That's it. I'm on his direct left.
Noted. Okay. Maybe if the listeners are in there, am I crazy or did he just say his position? Maybe I'm tripping, but continue. So you're on his direct left.
Like low jack versus hijack or middle position versus low jack.
You didn't articulate that very well, you idiot.
Yeah. Maybe you are just senile.
So you have pocket sixes. He opens off 20 bigs, a little concerning off the gate. And you had how many chips?
280, 300.
Oh, he piles. Okay.
Yeah. So I think he had like 88 here.
Okay. Do we ever just 3-bet in this spot to apply bubble pressure? Like I don't mind,
but it's kind of a passive table. At least a few players behind me are very passive. So I'm like, I would almost rather, like, let's say he has the ace, king, ace, queen. I would rather not give him a chance to rip here.
Yeah. He's only going to rip those hands though. So, or hand pairs that beat you.
Yeah. I don't know. Playing in position seems good, especially when.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that's
the
fine.
Flop is queen 5-3 rainbow.
Okay.
Pot is going to be 26K.
Okay.
And let's just start off by saying, I don't know if I like the way I played this hand, but we're going to get into it.
Not often do we hear that before the hand. So continue.
Yeah. He checks.
Okay. Now you start betting, huh?
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Like, I don't know if I like that.
No, I don't. I mean, here's the truth. I don't mind it. It's not terrible, I guess. I mean, I don't love it personally. Continue.
So what, like, yeah, I don't know that I like this either. I bet 5,500.
Okay.
And I mean, I like it against a player who's passive, right?
Yeah.
Like in our ideal world, if he's gonna fold king jack to this size, or even just call, that's fine.
I feel like you'll see good players check back ace, queen, king, queen, etc. here.
Yeah.
I mean, not check back, but check. I say that over and over. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just as a trap, essentially. So
he check raises the 12.5.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay.
Yeah.
And now so this hand isn't over.
Call. I mean, he basically clicks it. The turn is another queen.
What? Do you have any reads on this guy at this point?
Not really. He could be like a really good player, or he's new to the table, kind of. Anyone who goes with this check raise, like I don't know, he's a guy in his 30s, like looks like a good player, but I don't really know.
I think you have two outs right
now. So turn queen, he bets 16K.
Oh, it paired the queen?
Yep.
Oh, interesting. Okay, he bets 16K, and now he's got not much behind, right?
He's got about 50
behind. Okay. Wow. And I mean, now that the queen paired,
I remember he had 49 behind, so he probably started with 85. If my math is right.
Okay, so now the queen paired, and you obviously this hand is not over yet. I remember it's very clear this hand is not over yet.
So
Um,
there's honestly, this hand is just funny for a couple reasons.
oh Lord have mercy. All right, yeah,
I call,
okay.
and
What
my
is going
thought
through
is
your
like,
head at this moment? Yeah, thank you. Please share.
yeah, it's like this guy's probably not going to check raise jacks or worse on the flop.
And
Like
now
he's
the
just going to
queen paired,
check
so it's
call.
less likely that he has ace, queen, king, queen. And
Yep.
also, if he has aces or kings, he's probably, I don't know if maybe he bet this turn. But I just, here's the thing is like one thing that keeps coming back into my head here, Wes, is that we're on the bubble.
Yeah. But I think my read is he's probably good enough where he knows that, like, he thinks I could have, well, at least on the flop, he thinks I could have just like any two almost.
Okay, okay. Okay, continue.
And then yeah, river six.
Oh my God. So okay, please. Okay, so I was pretty much right all along. I was like, "There's no way he wins this pot." Now I understand.
Okay, so there are two things that are interesting here. He checks, I jam, he folds.
Oh, okay. That's not how I was expecting this to go.
Okay, so a couple funny things here. So one, he said something that implied he was bluffing, which validates me in the sense where I'm like, okay, like I was not off here, like it was a good call.
Just going with your intuition. Okay.
However, what he said was that river might have saved you. Because he said he got scared to bluff the river. He's like, I thought you might have one of those small pairs. And he implied that he got scared,
That
too
you had
scared to
pocket
bluff the river.
sixes.
Yeah. Which is like fair
Who the
enough.
hell says that about that river?
But then I'm like,
You saw
it's
your
not
hand,
even
bro. You saw your hand. That's the end of the story.
like maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Dude, I don't know. Because but he didn't seem like that did go through my head at the time. I'm like, did he see my hand? But
Yeah.
he didn't act like that. Like he wasn't that pissed, you know?
Yeah.
It was just
Yeah.
sort of like,
How is he just gonna think the six is a card that is just some
I
strange
know.
ash
Like, did he just see my cards? I don't
that
know.
that is that's super fishy. Like on the six of all cards, like that saved you. Like what?
Yeah.
What the hell? Does he think you had
So
what was it? It was queen, queen, five, deuce, six, or right?
queen 5-3, queen
Three.
6.
It's like, yeah, what do you he thinks you have like four deuce or 4-7 or something? It's like obviously not.
No, he just
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So how
So
does the six
I don't
save
know.
you besides like pocket sixes
Well,
specific?
that is, he's implying that like he thinks I have 7 6s 4s or something. You know what I mean? And then
That's so silly because you can just easily have sevens, eights, nines. You know what I mean?
I could have king queen too. You know what
Yeah,
I
yeah. Or
mean?
king, queen, yeah. Well, I'm just saying, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
He saw your
So that
cards.
hand
So.
was really funny.
Yeah.
Um, and then I think I implied that he wasn't that. A few minutes later, he just kind of put his head down on the table, just in his hands like that, and he was just, I don't know. So it was just sort of a funny, like, I felt like such a fish because it's like, okay, sure, I quote unquote correctly called the flop and turn, but yeah, I just drilled a six on the river. Like I didn't actually call the all in. I didn't make the sick river
See, here's
call
the
or anything.
thing is I think the correct way to play that hand, and obviously play poker however the frick you want. But what I'm thinking is like we check back flop, we don't inflate, we still have a lot of showdown value. We call a turn bet if he decides to. Obviously, we're calling the turn bet. I mean, I'm calling. Well, here's the thing: is if he plays it where he checks and then bets turn and river, I think it's a little bit more likely he has a pair between sixes and queens, right? Because he can still bet for value than nines, tens, jacks, etc. Right?
Yeah,
Um, um, I
yeah,
don't know. I think I'm just trying to get the showdown pretty much out of the gate with that hand in position specifically.
yeah. I did think, and that's where I don't even, as well as it kind of worked out, my 20% flop bet just seems kind of silly because I'm like, okay, I can just check back. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
Once I got check raised on the flop, I'm like, why did I make my hand look like exactly what it is?
No,
So
it didn't look so much like it was. Oh wait, you're saying if you check back or
no, when
oh
I bet
no,
tiny on the
it
flop,
just looked like what it was is because he saw your hand.
maybe he did.
Dude, I swear he saw your hand.
Yeah,
I'm stuck on that. But all right, let's get on to the next hand.
yeah. No, I mean, now that you're saying that, it's like that's possible.
Dude, that's it. That is it.
Um, all right, let's see here. We have
What a dumbass thing for him to say. Like I'm just like,
yeah.
oh, what the hell?
Well, when he said that, I'm like that's when I thought for a second he might have seen it because I'm like,
That's the only thing that makes sense to me. But continue.
yeah, I don't know. I shouldn't have even talked about this hand. Um,
Uh,
all right, let's go to day 3 here. So the blinds are 10, 20K. We have about uh
just to clarify, it's the millie still.
milli maker. Yep. We have about 450K to start, and we're in the big blind. The hijack opens, big stack, good player. He opens the 40K, and we defend king 9 offsuit.
Okay.
Flop is queen 9-5 rainbow.
Okay.
We check. He bets 35K. We call with middle pair.
Okay.
So the pot is 180K.
Seems very standard.
Yep. And the turn is the 5 of diamonds. It's the second diamond.
Mm-hmm.
So I am.
What was the dangler one more time on the flop?
So it's queen 9-7.
7.
No,
Okay.
5.
Huh. Okay.
And so let's see, we had 450. We put out the ante. So we called we called flop. So we have like 355. We check. He bets 105.
Okay. Things are getting spicy.
Yeah. What do you think
Yeah.
here?
What's I started involving a few more things into this decision. This is where I start kind of getting player dependent. Everything before that was pretty standard. I think we still probably have to call, but I'm curious on what our opponent type is at this point.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first level of the day, but he's a good player and he has a big stack.
Okay.
That's what we know.
I'm landing on call.
Okay. Just keeping him honest with whatever semi bluffs he might have.
Yeah, and this is actually really tough because there's probably a ton of rivers where he's gonna just blast.
Yeah.
And if it's like a banana, like, do we still then call the river? Do we reassess? There's always that saying I remember someone told me, and I kind of lived by for a while, but I don't so much believe it now. Is like if you call the turn, expect to call the river if everything
If it doesn't
bricks.
change the board.
Yeah, if it doesn't change the board. And I don't know necessarily believe that anymore.
Yeah, it's not always true because like the fact that he bets river is more data.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I think this is one where I kind of agree with you, but I actually folded.
Okay.
And a couple reasons. One, because it's like, okay, let's go 1 pip down here. He would not bet Jack 9 for value. So I think we have
try and get a showdown.
we
it's either
already
bluff.
have
Yeah. Your bluff catcher.
We already have a bluff catcher. Yep.
Yeah.
And 2 is like the 5 actually hits us more. Like we can have all the 8-6. Like I would rather call with a weaker 9 or even a 7 if I had a gut shot with it. Because I'm viewing this as like we're already for sure behind all the value with both of them. So I would rather have more outs. That being said, I kind of agree. Like he could have diamonds, he could have Jack 10, 10-8 suited.
And this is I think folding is fine here too. This is in the spot where I think you have to call by any means. And I kind of want to reiterate something I've said on the podcast a ton is like It's okay to get bluffed. You're going to get bluffed a bunch. So like oftentimes if you end up calling here, you're going to end up just losing a lot of chips and like yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay to get bluffed. You got bluffed.
No, come on. This is nice though. We're sharing a couple of hands where I played kind of several hands where I played questionably, you know.
I don't even know if that was questionable personally, but
Yeah.
yeah, the
Like,
one before, big question.
yeah.
The
And then
pockets.
the
Let's
bust,
just.
main event bust out. Like,
Oh yeah, that's true. Let's just say you knew the sixes were coming down the river, so you played it as such.
no, I was
Um,
just calling his river bluff. Like I knew he saw my hand and I was baiting him.
dude, imagine that level. Like, show your
Yeah.
cards and then just let someone
Like,
take it.
yeah,
Try
you
and
thought that
try
was
and.
gonna work, pal.
What a level that is. All right, continue.
Yeah. All right.
Give me
So
another
let's
good one. That was a good hand, though. These are fun. I like this.
yeah. Okay. Here is oh, you know what? No, let's go to a tough main event spot. Or maybe it
I
wasn't
like
even
it.
that tough, but
Okay.
just interesting. So this is at the last level of day one. We have big blind 600. We have ace queen of spades. We go 1400 under the gun. +2, who actually has us covered or close to covered. Yeah, he has us covered. He makes it 4900, folds to us, we call.
Yeah.
Flop, queen 3-3, two clubs, one spade.
Okay.
We
Check call.
check call 3K. Turn is a red 6.
Check call.
Check call 17K.
Oh, sheesh.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah, things are getting a little spicy here.
yeah. River
Definitely
is
not
the
folded
8 of
ever.
clubs, so it's the third club. We check and he
Golly.
bets 52K.
And it's like, do you just put out that is a very tough spot, right? Because like
Yeah.
your hand is a pure bluff catcher.
Right. And I won't even I kind of folded quickly because I'm like people rarely it's the like I don't see this as a bluff that much. Like I could see a solver finding a call, but when in doubt, I'm like, I need to know someone actually is gonna take this line as a
I like your exactly how you played it here. Especially, I mean, if he was in a different position, we could maybe consider different things. But under the gun open to the under the gun 1-3 bet, like it just is so much tighter already. So
it
he's
is, but
never
then when
yeah, sorry, go ahead.
oh yeah, I'm like, when the third club comes in, it's like, does he have to have the nut flush to value bet here? At least this size?
Yeah,
I don't know.
definitely.
Because like
I mean,
before that, something like kings makes sense.
yeah, right. I mean, I didn't even realize the third club came in, so even more so an easier fold, right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean, tough spot. I think you played it perfect.
Okay, cool. That was a
Yeah,
quick one then.
yeah, easy.
Let's see. We got okay, so this is an interesting one. This was actually in the summer saver, and it's more just like this is an interesting spot in general where it's one of these like we don't beat value. We're probably supposed to like you'll understand. So we open at 1K, we open under the gun with pocket sixes to
My
2200.
my favorite blind level.
Yeah,
Yeah, just because you always know how many bigs you got, right?
that's true. That's true. So we make
I
it
mean,
22,
I always know anyways, but I'm just saying it's easy to
but it's
calculate.
easy
Continue.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The button calls and the blinds fold. Pot is 6,900.
Nice.
And yeah,
The little head nod
I
wink.
was waiting. The flop is king of diamonds, queen of diamonds, three of clubs,
All right, you're gonna hate me. What did you have again?
sixes.
Okay. Oh no.
I check, he checks.
Okay.
Turn is another three, offsuit three. I check, he checks.
Easy.
River is an offsuit four. I check, he bets 3,300.
Snap call.
Snap call.
Yeah. For
Okay.
sure.
And you
Like
think
what I mean, here's the truth is like he could definitely be thin valuing a queen here, to which you get wrecked, but like because it was king queen, right? Where the
king,
two high
queen, three,
cards.
three, four.
Yeah, 3-3-4. Man, I don't know. Maybe it's just my sticky side, but I think I just do you just fold? I feel like you folded.
I folded. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and I regretted it later when I saw him call a 3-bet jam with 10-8 off. But but yeah, it's one of those weird spots where I'm like, okay, again, we don't beat value.
No.
Um,
I think I just
does
got to flick in the call because it's like it just doesn't make sense unless he has a small specific few hands.
Yeah, I think it really just. I think I should have called. I think it only made. I think this is a queen for value, or it's a bluff.
Yeah,
And
exactly. That's exactly where I landed on. That's
yeah, no, I think I just made him. This was a end of the series
blunder.
blunder. Yeah.
All right.
Um, in the moment, I think my thought was like, I'm used to people betting. If they're bluffing, they're going to bet before the turn or before the river. Excuse me.
Yep.
But I don't. I'm getting 3-1. Like he bet half pot. It's like it's fine if he has a queen. Sometimes we don't have to be perfect.
Yeah, that's my thought as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we just found another. So I guess yeah. That I made a note to talk about the general spot where it's like, and this was similar with the king nine too. Like there are spots where we can identify. Okay, we already know we lose to all the value, and if I was playing against myself, I would know that I had a hand that has showdown here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, man, that means he's just going to check call. So that means I shouldn't bluff.
I feel like you're
But
thinking too deep in that spot
yeah,
specifically.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Um,
And
all
that's
right,
the there's a positive and negative to everything, and there's some negatives to having such a big brain, Wesley.
dude. Sometimes I just overthink the shit out of spots where I'm like, okay, that person wasn't thinking anything I was
And
that
you
I
know
was.
how much of a proponent I am of like just like making things simplifying. What's the word I'm thinking? Simplifying things. Um,
Simplifying.
yeah, so simplifying things, and then I'm more like obviously from all the chatting we've done, I have a great understanding of theory of the game, et cetera, et cetera. But like I let a lot of my experience do a lot of my plays, and I don't know if
Mhm.
that's even said well, but um,
Yeah, I mean, your
I don't
instincts
I
are based on your vast experience playing poker.
exactly, yeah, and I think that if you kind of allow yourself to get out of those initial gut thoughts and start thinking, think long, think wrong, right? So I think sometimes, I don't get me wrong, there's a time and a place to really kind of figure things out.
Mhm.
I don't always think, think long, think wrong. Maybe I shouldn't even say that because sometimes you need to really kind of dive in. But um, yeah, I think especially in these kind of really like bare bone pots, like that hand where you had sixes and you folded to the river there, just flicking the call. No need to overthink that one.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, let's quick one from that tournament where I think I did a good job of because you know what we've talked about some hands where I didn't do such a good job. I think.
Quit spoiling
Um,
it. Sheesh.
yeah, I'm not saying I won the hand, but I think I'm happy with how I played it.
Okay, good enough.
Yeah.
You
So
spoiled
we
it even further, but okay.
so 600, 1200. Plus one opens to 2,500. We flat the button with ace 10 of spades. Both
Can I
blinds.
do a caveat?
Yeah.
If it's 1200 level guys, just open to 2500, make everyone's
Yeah.
life
Don't do
easier.
this 24 nonsense.
All right, continue. You had ace 10, you said?
Ace 10 of spades and both blinds call two. So the pot is 11.2.
Okay.
Flop is eight of spades, seven of spades, three.
Okay.
Um, check, check. The pre-flop razor goes 6,300.
Hmm. This is just always a call, in my opinion.
Always a call. And then the small blind comes along too.
Okay.
So the pot is now like 29K. And then the turn is the ace of diamonds.
Okay, we're drooling.
They both check.
Okay.
And we started the hand. Right now the pot is 29 and we have like 37K.
Okay. I'm betting like 6,500.
I bet 8K.
Okay, perfect.
Small blind folds, early position, thinks for a bit, and then calls.
Yep.
River's an offsuit deuce,
Okay.
and then he checks.
He checks. Never betting big. I'm
So what do
betting.
you?
I'm targeting a pair under aces.
Yep.
Is what I'm doing here. So
It
I'm gonna
feels
bet.
like he had an overpair on the flop. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So and but under ace, right? So I'm just targeting. You know what? Honestly, like, call me a nit. Like, there's thin value to be had here, but sometimes I might just check here as well.
Yeah.
How much was in the pot after the turn bet?
45,
And you had what behind?
29.
Oh, you know what's funny? With the missed spades out there, I might just jam.
That's exactly what I did.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
like that. Okay.
Because we can have missed straight draw, like all the straight draws from the flop missed and the flush draw.
Yeah.
Like, what would we do with a lot of
We've talked
those?
about a hand somewhat similar to this on the last episode, or maybe a couple episodes ago, where remember that where that guy just at the WSOP called your, I don't even remember what hand you had, but like you had a hand. What hand was that? It was at the WSOP, um, where all the bluffs missed and you jammed like a shit like nothing that. Anyways, I don't remember the hand. I can't believe
This
you're not
reminds me of
remembering.
a sick online hand I played earlier this summer
All right,
too.
let's just forget I said
But
any of that. But anyways, there's a hand very similar to this we recently talked on the podcast. I don't remember the details, but um, because there's draws missed, now I like jamming for value because
yeah,
we'll get hero called more regularly.
yeah. So I did jam, and he hero called and we won.
Nice. What did
Yeah.
you have?
He actually, he's supposed to show, but he just mucked it. I don't know.
Oh, he just mucked.
We knew
Okay.
he had an overpair to the 8, like,
Yeah, yeah.
so.
That makes sense. I would have made that. I was about to use a bad word, but I was gonna I was gonna make him dig it out of the muck. I want to see that.
Yeah,
No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. But honestly, I think I'm a proponent of not having to do a full showdown when all in.
it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fun. Like it keeps the game. I think it pushes people away a little bit. Like I want, I mean, let someone bluff their stack off and not feel like an idiot, so they'll do it again. Like I feel like because they have showdown, people are they're more afraid to bluff in those spots.
I could see that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
anyways, yeah. So well played, and I think I nailed it.
Thank you. Yeah, that
Yeah,
was a good one.
yeah.
Um,
I'm afraid that us
so
talking so much poker that like our games are almost too aligned.
yeah. Yeah, that would suck for me. I would really hate that.
I think that was a stab, wasn't it? I heard a
Yeah,
little
it
bit.
was a stab. Um, what else was I gonna say?
Great content. You got any more hands?
I got a ton of hands. Do we have any more time? I
We
mean,
could,
we can just
yeah. I'm down for one more, and let's wrap up.
one more hand. All right.
Don't make you know what, make it worth it. This is the end of the WSOP 2026, so
Oh,
um,
this is a lot of pressure. A lot of
it is a lot of
pressure.
pressure, and I might bust out. I need one of those like sound pads where I can do like attach different sounds to it, and then get the Jeopardy theme just going. I
Hmm.
could do that post production too. I almost should find that theme. I'm too lazy though, so we'll do it with the mouth. Go ahead and look. Do, 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 do.
Okay,
Wes, your voice kind of serenades me a little bit.
I've heard that. You know, not I haven't heard that about my singing voice, but just
All right, let's wrap it. No, I'm just kidding.
just shut this
While
guy
you're
up.
looking for a hand, I'm gonna throw a couple plugs out there.
Do
Guys,
that.
now that Vegas is finished up, Wes is gonna be back in Minnesota, or he is back in Minnesota. Our club's poker meetup games are going to be back. So every other Tuesday. I don't know where we're at right at this moment. On our next episode, I'll notify of when our next meetup game is, but we're gonna get back on track with those. Um, by the way, as of recording this, it ends this weekend, so you may or may not hear this before this is, but Clubs has an incredible summer series going on right now where they're giving away bracelets. We all love a good trophy. The buy-ins are only $22 for these events. The guarantees aren't huge or nothing, but they're all mixed games. Like I played a deuce to seven single draw tournament last night. I played a 6 card PLO tournament the night before. 22 buy-ins. Usually somewhere probably, 700 to $1,000 up top and a bracelet. So super cool. A great way to get mixed game practice in. If you guys have not signed up to clubs already, please do so using the code in the link, in the description rather. That helps support the podcast. So we, I got the mix itch after this WSOP. I want to get back in there next year and play some mix. So if you guys want to cut your teeth a little bit, hop into Clubs Poker Streets, use the link to help support the podcast. Click it, sign up, boom, bang, bop. We also have the Suited Kings hoodies. You've seen them all over the place now, either Vegas, here in Minnesota, wherever an MSPT is being played. You got Tilted Compass, who makes that sweet merch. They have incredible new backpacks. If you guys want poker backpacks, these styles are awesome. They have so many different features that are great for tournament players. Like mine came with, I don't remember if it was Duracell, some high quality phone charger with every plug-in that attaches to the backpack plus a lock. So you can, locking a backpack's a little weird to me because you gotta just cut through it. But there's a ton of really cool features. The backpacks look really great. So make sure to check those out and buy some Suited Kings merch from their website to help support the podcast. There's a million more things. Obviously, the Discord, guys. We haven't pushed the Discord in a hot minute. Make sure to get into the Discord. Link in the description, completely free. You have access to all the channels. There's so much commotion going on in there. Great commotion, obviously. People breaking down hands, especially during the World Series. There's been an infinite amount of conversation happening. And it's been really cool to just kind of browse over and go through everything and chat with all these people. So if you want to, talk poker with like-minded people, make sure to get in there. We have some people anointed as coaches in the Discord who can definitely help improve your game. And again, this is all free, so make sure to join the Discord.
Yeah.
There's always more, but
One more quick one. I haven't done it in a while, but I kind of want to start streaming.
Oh
again.
my God, it's music to my ears, Wes.
I know. I think I'm going to do some streaming. I'm going to be playing a lot of live poker, live tournaments. So it's not going to be as consistent as it was last year, but I'd like to restart that. I kind of stopped when I got my concussion and just sort of didn't ever start back up.
Yeah,
So,
and it's easy to get burned out you did hundreds of hours of streaming.
yeah.
So, I look forward to that. You didn't meet your bankroll challenge, but you got way up there. It was like 60K ish.
Well, yeah, what I actually would like to continue that and just tell I didn't do it in the allotted time. However, I'm like, if I do it in the amount of hours that would have taken, we can still kind of count it with an asterisk.
You know what would be fun to kind of do less pressure on yourself is maybe start a new challenge, but make it a smaller amount over a smaller amount of time, like 10K over 2 months or something like that.
Maybe, but like also I have enough progress on the first one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want to do, my friend. It is your stream.
It'd be fun. So
I will subscribe.
Perfect.
Oh, speaking of subscribing, if you guys like this podcast and want to help us out, not financially, click the like button, click the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up. Wherever you're listening to this, just hit something that will help promote our podcast. Give it a 5-star review. It really helps get us to the top of the search engine. So we would really appreciate the podcast is growing month over month for the 2.5 years we've been doing, almost 3 years now.
It's almost 3, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy how time goes. But and we also have a really cool guest lined up for you soon. So I'm excited. I'm not going to spoil who it is yet, but a very big name.
For sure.
And we'll leave that at that.
Yeah. I do have a hand. I do have okay. I didn't even write it down, but I remembered it and I'm like, oh, this would be a good one.
All right. Well, we got the plugins out of the way. Oh, and by the way, real estate. Sorry, guys. If you guys want to buy or sell a house this year, next year, whenever it is, you just holler at your boy. We've done 27 transactions this year, totaling 11 million in closed sales. It's been a blast of a year. We've been killing it, and I want to help you guys, move it or whatever you need to do to get into the next chapter of your lives. Give me a message, a call, email, maxhavlish@gmail.com. Would love to help you guys.
That's just over an average of just over 400K per transaction, I think.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I just, yeah.
Yeah, good for you.
Okay, so this hand, we are in the 3K deep stack, or no, what was it called? Mid stakes championship.
Yep.
We were struggling to get things going. Starting stacks 40, we have 22K, 21.5 or something. Blinds are 300, 600. The hijack makes it 1300. We go 4K with Jack 10 of spades. And he calls.
Did you say what
So
position you were in? He
cut
was
off.
hijack.
Sorry.
Okay, he was hijacking.
Hijack cut off. Flop is 7-5 deuce rainbow with one spade.
It's pure C bet.
So yeah, he checks. I bet 3K, and
Love
he
it.
calls, which
Yep,
is not
nailed it.
lovely.
Just so, I mean, of course, you'll get called a lot, but there's a lot of good turn cards for us to
There are
continue
a lot of
barreling that aren't value.
Yeah. Turn is the 8 of diamonds, so it's the second diamond.
And
It's
a gutter
7.
to the nutter.
We have a gutter to the nutter. So we have SPR1 essentially.
Oh, really? Okay. And
Yeah.
you have, so remind me his stack versus your stack.
I think I don't know. He covers us pretty easily. We
Okay.
started with 21.5. So actually, if we might have had 21.3.
All in.
You're gonna jam?
All in.
Maybe. So what are we targeting here?
What are we targeting to fold?
Yeah.
Just everything. He's not gonna honestly, like any sort of floats that were, backdoor, any sort of Broadway floats that had a backdoor flush draw.
Yeah, but some of those turn the flush draw. Like we block the spades.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
if it's either hearts or diamonds, we only fold out the hearts.
You know what? Maybe jam's not right. Maybe I rushed to that, but we can definitely do some non all-in bet sizings, like quarter, third pot again.
Do we have fold equity though? Like, and what if we get jammed on? What if you just got pocket sixes?
So we're just giving up then? Is that where we're at?
Well, not necessarily. So here's my thought is like, I think a lot of his, because he could have, if he has like 6-7 suited, a lot of his pairs could have picked up a straight, or even fours has a gutter now. 9-8 suited, which was a gutter, now makes top pair. Some of his stuff makes a flush draw. Like my plan here is I'm gonna check back. Let's hope it's a 9-10 or jack, and then let's bluff a queen, king, or ace.
Yeah, I just feel like a lot of his pairs are folding because you're just gonna jam a lot of over pairs here as well.
I would. I had a bit of a I shouldn't say he was new to the table, but like this guy, he seemed kind of like a business guy, like wealthy New Yorker kind of.
Oh, you got to watch out bluffing those guys.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so you check.
Yeah.
River's 9x.
River is the ace of hearts.
Okay, we love that card.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a spot where we're not kind of giving up, I'm assuming, but maybe.
Yeah.
Because it sucks because he does have some of the ace X's in his range.
He will have like some ace jack type stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. So he checks.
But you have jack high.
Yeah. We just shove.
Okay, so you shove the river. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He snap folds and is just shaking his head like, always the river, always the river. I let you get there.
Good for you. Good for you. See, I would have gone busto this hand because he would have called with what? Like whatever he had. And on the turn,
10-7 suited.
Yeah.
I guess 10-7 suited maybe folds, but yeah, something like that.
Okay. Nice hand. I like it.
Thank you.
Like it. Nice hands. Does it feel good to be home?
It feels very good to be back here. I'm not taking a break from poker. I got home. I went to the gym quick and did a little online session. I'm probably going to go off to the Running Aces Day 1C tonight.
You're fired up, man. And I love that. Yeah. I love that version of Wes.
Thank you.
After a whole summer, like it's nice to take that break in there. Obviously,
yeah.
Your World Cup game, all that stuff we talked about. Like you took your break, you're back, you finished the summer out. You're not completely dusted. You're kind of revitalized a little bit. This is my favorite version of Wes right here. This is what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you know what? I've been absolutely fired up as well. I will say that like over the last weekend when I made that final table, I should have been busto in that tournament 3 times on day 2 where I just made some sick checkbacks with like over pairs and stuff where I was beat and I didn't go busto and I played my absolute hard out that day, and I felt like I getting ninth place was a free roll for me because I should have been out so many times prior to that. So,
Yeah. You should be out of honestly every tournament you play.
here we go. Uh, eh, I'm just feeling really good about my game right now. I honestly like, I mean, better put some money on me because I'm shipping Riverside next week.
All right. Well, I'll see you there, my friend. Should be
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. Oh, I hope it's heads up, man. I really do.
Oh, I mean, like honestly, that would be a lot of fun, and we'd both make a lot of money.
Yes, it would. But yeah, with that, I guess it's a good time to wrap up. I do want to mention that now that we're back home, we'll be back to our kind of regular broadcasting schedule. Um,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
weekly schedule is going to be back on track here. Looking forward. I feel like we've developed after this summer a new way of talking about hands. Our last couple of few episodes have had a little bit of a different feel. Um, with the way we've talked about hands, I felt like they've been very in depth, and I'm looking forward to how that will affect our future content. Because to me, hopefully the listeners feel the same way, but I feel like our hand dissection or hand breakdowns are in a spot where it's really good and helpful. Like regardless if
Yeah.
there's a specific topic or kind of like thing to kind
Yeah.
of point out, like just the way we're talking through the hands has been a lot of fun. So I look forward to doing a lot more of that.
Me too.
All right.
Should be fun.
All right, go slap him around tonight at the $500 at Aces. I'm gonna skip that this weekend, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna do some daddy stuff. Hayes is almost 5 months, and dude, he's a beautiful little boy. Life is
Yeah.
good.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
What
right.
did I
Well,
say? He's already more handsome than his dad.
yeah, and I mean that might be true. He's definitely a cutie, so he
Yeah.
is.
Good.
All
Good.
right, we won't keep you guys any longer. Hope you all have a great weekend, great weekday. Whenever you're listening to this, who knows? But whatever day it is, I hope you absolutely crush it on the felt. I want to wish you the best of luck. Wesley, same for you, my
Till
friend.
next time, my friend.
All right, we'll talk to you guys on the next episode.